Greetings, everybody. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is James Font. With me, as always, Caleb Font. And it's been pretty nice out, weather-wise.
Yesterday finally getting nice out.
Yesterday was pretty warm, and it was nice, but it rained a bunch. And then it would get really warm, and then it would rain a bunch. So I went from wearing a sweater to not wearing... What are you laughing at?
There's a dog licking my foot.
So this week we are watching my in-law. Well, technically,
there's a dog licking my foot. Stop it.
We're watching Tinka, my in-law's dog. Well, technically, it's Olivia's dog.
Is it?
It is, but we're not supposed to have animals in our apartment.
Yes.
But they're gone for a week, so we're watching her this week.
Oh, it's just the cord. It's just the cord. It's just the cord. I'm okay.
If you're watching the video. Here's Tinka. She's a blind, fat.
Schnauzer?
She's a dachshund.
Dachshund.
Fat little blind dachshund.
She's a very cute little thing. She's a very happy little blind dog.
And apparently she's gotten really attached to me because she'll whine and walk around when I go to work.
She likes James.
She does.
Anyways.
So, Caleb, what topics did you bring to us?
All right. So, should we start off with Quidditch or should we start off with odd things that people have stolen?
Let's go with odd things people have stolen.
All right. We're going to start with odd things that people have stolen. So, I was looking around for some good stories, and this is one of the ones I found that it made me laugh. And then, of course, once you find a story that makes you chuckle, you're like, let's do a little digging. Let's see what else people have stolen. So, the one that I found that made me chuckle...
James, I'm reading ahead. I shouldn't be. Oh my goodness.
James is reading ahead. He shouldn't be. But anyways, somebody decided that they wanted this Pepsi dispenser. You know,
a whole Pepsi dispenser.
700-pound Pepsi dispenser. Well, you know, pop dispenser.
I mean, if you have a big enough truck.
Yeah, if you have a big enough truck, you could probably do it, right? Did you know they're 700 pounds?
No, I didn't.
They are 700 pounds.
That is like 300 pounds shy of half a ton.
And then would you steal it if it was directly across from a police station?
I mean, maybe. I mean, if that Pepsi is good enough.
So they actually have a live stream. They filmed the guys.
Gosh.
So you can go online.
They have video of this.
Of these two guys just like chill. They just back up the truck to it, and they both go to the side and they like push it over, and then they like sit there for a little bit, and they're like, and then they lift up the back end, and it takes them a while.
Oh my gosh!
And I couldn't imagine it was very quiet.
No, you're moving a 700-pound Pepsi machine.
Exactly, but they. Hi, officers. How's it going?
Hey, officer, I'm totally not drunk.
Officer. Okay. So that was the one that really got my attention. I'm like, all right, let's take a look. So I found, let's see here. I think I've got 10 of the kind of the most interesting things people have stolen. So number 1 on my list is a penguin.
What?
A penguin. Somebody stole a penguin. 2 drunk students stole an endangered penguin from a marine park in South Africa. They released Buddy the Penguin back into the wild. Yeah.
I'd be mad if I was that park.
I think they were very upset.
Penguins are not easy to obtain.
Yeah, especially endangered penguins.
I mean, I would know because I've tried to catch a penguin.
Yeah, but, I've bought a penguin or two over the years, and they're not cheap.
Have you ever heard Benedict Cumberbatch?
Oh, yes.
Penguin?
Oh, yes. So who hasn't?
Okay, I'll link that in the description. It's a famous actor known for many roles. One of which is Doctor Strange.
One of which.
He says penguin. Penguin.
Don't start, or I'm gonna. It's one of those things that
penguins.
It almost gets addictive, and you just start saying it
hilarious.
Accidentally, not on purpose.
Did you know there's a documentary about flying penguins?
Yes, I've seen that.
It's completely fake, isn't it?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it is because
sure.
it talks about penguins flying from one place to another to get warm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of baloney, but
it's funny.
It's funny. All right, number 2, a bag of doo-doo.
What?
A Des Moines amateur heist got a heavy dose of instant karma when he attempted to hijack a parked truck. Unable to get the truck moving, the thief grabbed a plastic bag and ran away. The plastic bag happened to contain a large quantity of dog poop.
I'm very glad it's dog
to
poop.
be him.
Very glad it's dog poop. I thought it was somebody who just was on the road a long time and didn't want to stop.
Oh, it could have been. You don't know.
Because like long haul truckers, they just have a
They're gross.
They just have a 5-gallon bucket they just pee in at their foot. I don't know. I made that up.
Driving along the roads, I've started noticing lots of bottles with the color of urine.
Yeah. It's just really old Mountain Dew.
It's really old Mountain Dew in a Pepsi bottle. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
That's almost as bad as drinking out of a Pepsi cup that people have been spitting in.
Yeah, haha. No, thank you.
Gross.
A cabin in the woods.
Wait. They stole. I'll just let you. What?
When the people drove up to their woodsy recluse in Spokane, Washington, they said something was wrong when they discovered the gate was partially been cut. As they approached their cabin, they expected things to be burglarized, broken windows, things stolen. Instead, they found an entire 10 by 20 cabin had vanished with everything inside.
I mean,
later on, they found it. They found it on,
that's
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. So somebody stole a cabin.
I
All right,
what the heck?
a beach.
What?
A ton of sand was stolen from a beach in Jamaica.
What the heck? What are people doing?
I have no idea. A bridge.
Of course. What?
Oh, when a group of guys showed up to a bridge in the Czech Republic, they said that they were hired to demolition it. I don't think that's the right word I used, but we're going to go with it. Nobody asked any questions, and the bridge vanished. Turns out the engineers were actually just scrap metal thieves.
What the heck?
The bridge was not recovered.
Well, no, it's not. It just got torn apart. What the heck? That's hilarious.
A tank.
Do they have Barney Fife just watching their tank? And they're like, all right, give us the tank. Well, okay.
A San Diego man walked into a military facility and jimmied open a tank with a crowbar.
Because that's how tanks work.
And took the tank on a jaunt down the highway.
I mean, there's a video of this guy in a tank.
It is.
There's a video of a guy in a tank and someone saying, "Get out of the tank." He's like, "You're not my dad."
What?
And then he's like, "Get out of the tank." Well, I'm in a tank and you're not.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, the man was fatally shot by police after refusing to exit the stolen tank.
So, remember, everybody, if you steal a tank, get out when the police ask you.
An American tank. They do not appreciate
No, we don't.
a live shark.
Okay, then.
A British man kept his pet shark in his shed. As if that wasn't weird enough, someone came along and stole that shark. A 2-foot-long marble shark was worth estimated $2,500.
Was this in Texas?
It said British man.
I guess, but he could be in Texas.
That's true. But who would keep a shark in a shed in Texas?
It's Texas, Caleb. Did you
shark
know?
in a shed.
Supposedly.
It's the shark shed.
Supposedly, there are more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are in the wild.
I don't know if that's true, but it always makes me chuckle when I hear that.
Because if it's a real stat, that's just funny.
It is true. Okay, this is my last two, which I think are my favorite. A giant hat made out of eggs.
Just go.
Okay.
I don't know how do you make a hat out of eggs?
Greg Silva, an entertainer from South Africa. There's two now from South Africa.
All
Must
right.
be an interesting place. Broke the world record for having a large hat made out of 1,000 eggs.
Oh my goodness.
After suffering from heat stroke while abroad in Germany, Silva took off his hat, which was then promptly stolen by a thief.
How does your neck not just break under 1,000 eggs?
I have no idea, but
Is it egg shells?
No, eggs. Solid eggs.
Oh my gosh.
I'll have to...
I don't know which is weirder, that he had a hat with 1,000 eggs or that somebody stole it.
Yes?
Because if you steal it, What are you doing with those eggs?
What are you doing with 1,000 eggs? I have no idea. All right, and then my favorite one, a giant inflatable cow.
I mean, see, I could see this one.
A 24-foot, 350-pound inflatable cow was stolen from a Chick-fil-A in Arizona. A keen-eyed citizen spotted the inflatable cow in someone's backyard.
What the heck?
And turned them in. Chick-fil-A rewarded the tipster with a year's supply of free meals.
And that's one per day. No more, no less.
And I don't know about you guys, but that might be a good reason to steal a a giant cow, put it in someone else's yard, and call Chick-fil-A.
That's a really good idea, Caleb. So remember,
I've been thinking about this.
If you see a giant cow, steal it, put it in someone's yard, and tell Chick-fil-A about it, even if it's not Chick-fil-A.
The police. Tell the police, and then be like, Chick-fil-A.
Just tell Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Oh, making my mouth water already. So now I work in Toledo, and I pass a Chick-fil-A every couple of hours, and I'm like, I could stop. I could, but I can't. Oh, Chick-fil-A.
You could stop. You could stop once.
I could
at
stop
least once a week.
I tried not to.
Because
but
you
it
gain
usually
like
happens.
200 pounds and also not have any money in your bank account.
Usually I can get away with a large sandwich and a large fry for $6, $6.50.
Still every day.
Which is not bad.
No,
every
$6
day.
isn't that bad.
Every day you can't do that. But man, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
It just makes you happy inside. Oh, have you ever had their ice cream?
I have not. Yes, I have a long time ago. What I normally get is the frosted lemonade or the frosted limeade that they had recently.
Okay.
It's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, their ice cream. I should say specifically their milkshakes
Yeah, their milkshakes are really good.
Fantastic. All right, what do you got for us, James?
So my first story is silly church signs.
Oh, gosh.
So
these are mainly dad jokes that they put on church signs.
Pretty much. These are the marquees outside of churches that people customize.
Don't you love these?
At McDonaldsville St. Paul's Church, 10 a.m. worship. Whoever's praying for snow, please stop. The Benton Heights Presbyterian Church, having trouble sleeping? We have sermons. Come hear one.
Oh, wow.
This one's not really that funny. It's a total dad joke. It's too cold to change sign. Message inside.
Well,
That's at the First United Methodist Church. This is the Palm Heights Baptist Church. God does not believe in atheists. Therefore, atheist does not exist. I mean, do not exist. I know how to read.
some people just need to stop.
You're like, that's by Sonny Emmanuel, the pastor.
Sonny Emmanuel.
That's what I'm naming my next kid.
I might name a surfboard that. Because I'm a big surfer.
So the First Congregational Meth Church.
The
The rest of Methodists fell off. All right, at the Cape Coral Community Church outside, it says, now is a good time to visit. Our pastor is on vacation.
Wow.
Someone's salty.
Somebody's
At the Clifton Baptist Church. Church parking only. Violators will be baptized. Yeah, these aren't. They're like this one. This one is cringy. Thou shalt not park here. Clergy only.
Okay.
So barely, it's basically this is a cringy.
Now, if it had like a Gandalf standing there, now that I could understand. Thou shalt
That would be funny if they had a little
not
picture,
park.
That would be funny if they had a little. Yeah, you're right. Just a little action figure of Gandalf.
You know, Gandalf should have went to Hogwarts. He probably did. Could you imagine if he
Are
was
you
a
putting
professor
these
there?
together? Are you putting the two worlds together, Caleb?
I am.
That's
I'm
gonna
doing
break
this.
everything.
I'm doing this.
It's gonna break everything.
Actually, he already did it.
Oh no.
We have an open position. That was Dumbledore, by the way. They have an open position in the defense against the dark arts. Welcome, Professor Gandalf. You shall not pass. That's a bit harsh. Term hasn't even started yet.
I love Hizzy.
Oh my!
They ruin movies. It's great.
It's great. That part made me laugh so hard.
The Christian Church. concealed weapons class, January 30th. And that is the cringy / slightly funny
Signs.
signs.
What do you got? What are we drinking today?
Today we are drinking Barsamon, blah, 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 blah. I know how to words, but it's fair trade certified organic Peru.
Again, from Aldi's. We love our Aldi's.
Well, so what we found out recently, we talked about maple bacon coffee a couple times, and it's delicious and
It's
wonderful.
delicious.
It was great. And Caleb bought it at Aldi for $3.50. So honestly, I was kind of surprised it was good because it was $3.50.
Yeah.
And you never know. It's kind of a toss-up when you get that cheap of coffee. And so we drank that for like a couple months.
Yeah.
And we ran out. So I went to Aldi, and I didn't apparently look in the right place, but whatever.
It's actually not there anymore.
Oh, it's not there anymore. It was a limited time offer thing. And if you look it up on Amazon, it is $17 from Amazon.
We should have bought every bag they had and resold it on Amazon.
Well, there are people selling it on eBay.
For how much?
$10 $20 for 3 bags. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Plus $10 shipping.
Oh, darn them shippers.
So I haven't looked too much into it, but maybe we'll have some more. Maybe we won't. I'm not really willing to spend that much on coffee.
We might be watching Aldi's, and when they come back out, we're just going to buy the entire box and resell them.
No kidding.
And just put a CCF, I was going to say
Morning
CCF
eggnog stickers on them.
Morning eggnog stickers on each of the bags.
Speaking of which, if you want a sticker from us, they're absolutely free. Just send us your address and we'll send you one.
They're amazing.
They
There's
are.
nothing like a man in a excellent top and shorts. It's like business up top, party on the bottom.
It would have been
true.
It would have been great if we had mullets.
Oh gosh.
The problem with our stickers is you can't see that we're wearing shorts and flip-flops.
You can tell we're wearing shorts.
You can tell we're wearing shorts, but you can't tell we're wearing flip-flops.
Mainly from the albino legs of me.
True.
Albino.
When you're a redhead, you have albino legs. Or if you're
a font.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're a font, you tend to have albino legs because they
Yeah.
never see the light of day.
Why would they?
I don't know.
should see the light of day. It's always funny. I when I was in Montana, my legs tanned at a certain level
Yes.
from wearing shorts. And if I wore shorts any higher than that,
You could see the
I was
tan line.
Neapolitan.
Yeah. Marty's brother was the person that saves people lives at the pool.
A lifeguard.
A lifeguard. Thank you, James. And so his was extreme. Like
Kyle's always tan.
he's really tan guy. He would like lift up his leg, like show his pant line, and it was ridiculously white. It was amazing.
It's always funny. Like we went to help out at Special Olympics, and our friend Greg is a sports guy.
Sportsy.
I hate myself that I just said that. He's an athletic person. Anyways, he would wear shorts with high socks, and he would wear long shorts. So it tanned like right below his knee and then a little bit on his calf.
So he had 6 inches of tan.
Pretty much. And so he would take off his socks, and it looked really funny.
And that's why I never wear socks with sandals
Well, he didn't obviously wear sandals, but yeah.
or shorts.
Yeah,
I always wear shorts.
You always wear, even
Short
with your
socks
Choco.
with shorts. Not
You-
with,
that'd be
what?
fun. Wearing Chacos with pants.
Yeah,
I think it'd be funny if you wore
socks with my Chacos.
toe socks with your Chacos.
I've seen people do that.
Don't do that.
I have a good friend who now lives out in Montana. His name is Josh. He used to do
I know,
that.
Josh.
In the winter,
Josh is cool.
He loved his Chacos, so even in the wintertime, he'd wear his Chacos. He would just put socks on.
Yeah, why not? It's like wearing flip-flops.
Exactly. All right, so Quidditch. It's I don't know why I've been on a Harry Potter kick for a while now, but we're going to continue this Harry Potter kick for a little bit.
Yes.
So Quidditch is a sport played in the wizarding world with 7 players. Each of them have a job. We'll go into that in a little bit here. But anyways, so us muggles, which
Yes.
are the non-magical people, decided that we wanted to play Quidditch.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, boy.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, we still can't fly. And so what do we
Because of
do?
muggles.
We stick a broom between our legs and we run around on a field with dodgeballs.
Cool.
Yes.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting. So I don't know if you know the basic idea of the game is it's basically like soccer. So there's 3 people trying to score goals. There's one defending. Yeah. There's 2 guys trying to knock the other players out with balls. And then there's one guy chasing after what's called the snitch, which is a really, really fast, small ball. So it's his job to catch him with wings. And once they catch that ball, the game's over. So how do you replicate a game that's played with magic? Well, you really don't, but you try. So basically the way it goes.
First, you have to go to Disney because it's the Magic Kingdom. Then.
Except Warner Brothers actually owns Disney.
I know. I'm just saying you have to go to the Magic Kingdom to get some magic.
Oh.
You find Tinkerbell.
You just
grab
Tinkerbell.
her, you shake her on yourself.
You put her in a salt shaker.
You put her in a salt shaker.
Here.
And you shake her on all your friends.
Hey, guys. Tinkerbell in a salt shaker. Why have they not thought of this yet?
Anyways, so then you have a tiny bit of magic, but not enough to do what they do in the wizarding world of Harry Potter.
So 3 of the guys, they have a ball and they're trying to score the goal, right? And the one guy's defending it. That's pretty straightforward, any kind of sport. But then you have 2 guys who are running around with dodgeballs trying to hit these people out. And so that's pretty entertaining.
Because you have to dodge balls.
Yeah, you have to dodge balls. So it's kind of a sport between dodgeball and like handball soccer. But then they're like, oh, how do we get this little snitch thing to work? So this is how they did it. They get a guy or a gal in a yellow suit.
Cool.
And then they put a tennis ball.
Then they douse them in butter.
Inside of a yellow hosen, and they tie it to their back. And it's their job to just run around everywhere and be chased by the seekers.
That sounds very tiring.
Even through the crowd. Like if there's actually somebody watching, like they just run wherever the heck they want to.
That makes more sense.
And so it's the object of the seeker to go catch the ball. So the really funny one was, you think somebody fast, right? Somebody small and fast. You make it hard for the people to catch him. They got this big fat guy.
Well, of course.
I shouldn't say fat. He was
chunky.
Hefty. And so he's like, he's wearing these double pants, and it's really tight. And you can see, like, the thing's hanging off his back, and he's just like, I don't want to move. So they're like, all these little seekers are running after him, and he's just like, no. No.
That's awesome.
So instead of running around, he's just like
physically accosting everybody.
Physically knocking people down. And most of the people that play Quidditch are people that aren't athletic.
Well,
because
they're nerds.
They're nerds. And so they're like, these little skinny people are like, ah! And he goes, no.
You may not have. You shall not pass.
You shall not pass.
Then he instantly gets kicked out for referencing the wrong thing. But Steven, you're no longer allowed in this group. You said something about Lord of the Rings.
So yeah, it's actually now an actual,
oh my gosh.
You know, like how dodgeball is an actual thing now, it's an actual competitive sport. Well, now Quidditch is actually a competitive sport now at most of your major colleges.
I want to see Olympic dodgeball.
Oh my gosh, I feel like that would be scary. I feel like they should do it like we did when I was in high school, where we had our normal dodgeballs, but then they were like, you know what? That's too lame. And so I don't know if you've ever seen the softball size dodgeballs, but we added those into the mix.
And they're the hard rubber dodgeball little balls.
Yes.
They sting.
Will
leave welts.
They leave welts. I have seen the grid mark patterns of the ball on somebody's face before. The lines and the checkered pattern lines and everything. So they should if you add those with just the regular size into an actual competitive Olympic sport.
Tennis balls.
Oh gosh. They get like professional pitchers that throw it, almost 100 miles an hour.
Oh. Ouch. Or they could get what is the game where you hit it against a wall?
Handball? Racquetball.
racquetball, the little rubber racquet balls.
I feel like that would kill somebody.
It might, but it'd be cool. It would make you dodge.
Oh, yes. You dodge a lot. Have you ever seen there's actually a video of the guy who throws over 100 miles an hour playing dodgeballs with regular guys?
Oh, no.
It was so funny.
Well, of course it is, because he's just going to kill people.
Yeah. I would not want to be in that situation.
Neither would I.
So do you ever throw your arm out when you play dodgeball? Like by the time you're done and the next day your arm's all sore?
No, but I have playing Ultimate Frisbee.
Ah.
By my third or fourth game of playing Ultimate Frisbee, I have thrown at my arm. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I've also gotten the breath knocked out of me running into someone bigger than Caleb.
Ooh.
We were both looking at the Frisbee, and it was coming in, and I got knocked. Like, I was vertical, and then I was horizontal on the ground.
Getting the wind knocked out of you stinks.
You sound like a dead, dying whale.
Sounds like a dying orca.
Either one.
Orca. Orca. That sounds like a dying orca more than a dying whale.
Orca.
Blue whale.
Interesting fun fact. Like how I just skip over that. Interesting fun fact. Billie Eilish is a singer.
Okay.
And she's like 17 or 18-year-old
girl.
Yeah.
Her name's Billie?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's the funny thing is she's the biggest Office fan ever. And so Dwight Schrute, the guy who plays Dwight Schrute, actually went to her house. And he was like, young William Eyelash. Anyways, Billie Eilish, I just watched a little interview. It was like people wanted questions. And she's like, or people wanted questions. People wanted answers to random questions. It was like one of her, what's your greatest fear? She's like, I don't know, the ocean's kind of messed up. She's like, whales. Whales freak me out. She's like, you can't tell me that the sounds they make aren't creepy as heck. And then she did it, and it was funny. She's like, anyways.
Whales are...
You asked me a question, and I completely forgot it.
I don't remember what it was.
Oh, no.
I think it was Billie is a girl's name. I think
No, before that.
Oh, that's been a long time ago. I don't remember.
Oh, you asked me if I threw my arm out.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, do you have another topic for us?
I do. I have one more topic. So, I was like, what's some weird food that people eat? Boy, did I find some horrible things. In Thailand, they eat a thing called ying lead. I'm probably pronouncing it's Jingled.
Jingleed?
Jinleed. So yes, this is a big old grasshopper. Wait, yes, this is a big old grasshopper seasoned with salt, pepper, powder, and chili, and fried in a big wok.
I've heard that grasshopper's not bad.
Tastes a little like hollow popcorn skin.
Oh.
Except a little juice squirts out when you bite into it.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
I have eaten a grasshopper basically alive before. I did eat a little, not a grasshopper.
Wasn't for 30-hour famine, was it?
Yeah, it was. But I also ate it at a different time.
I don't know what's with 30-hour famine making you eat.
They're like, hey, you want to eat these grubs? I wouldn't eat grubs. I refuse to eat grubs. The other guys in my team ate grubs. We won because it was three guys who just didn't care. I ate all the crickets. They ate all the grubs. It was fine.
Nom 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 nom.
But I ate a cricket one time. Wasn't bad. It was fine. Whatever. Mom and Dad told me a story about how they killed a cricket one time. It was being loud and annoying in the corners, crickets are, and they killed it and threw it in the trash can. And Mom was sitting like a day or a couple hours, whatever, later. She was sitting there, and they had just thrown it in the trash can, as you do. She heard crinkling in the trash can. And she looked, and like a black hair was coming out of the cricket. It was a parasite inside the cricket.
Okay.
So I got told not to eat crickets anymore.
Yeah, that sounds like a good
All right.
plan. Ugh.
In Japan, the number 14 of this list is wasp crackers.
Ooh, this looks
It's
like a bad idea.
It's a biscuit filled with wasps.
So-
Think chocolate chip cookie, but only the insects replace the chocolate chips.
So do they remove the stinger?
Apparently a digger wasp, which the biscuit contains, has a pretty mean sting. I wish your tongue good luck. So
Oh.
they don't, from this picture, it does not look like they remove it.
Okay, this sounds like fun.
Ah! Kambada.
No
And
thank you, no thank you, no thank you.
Fried spider is is a regional delicacy popular in Cambodia.
I'm not going to Cambodia for their popular food.
That's just gross. Apparently it has more meat on it than a grasshopper, but also has a brown abdomen, which consists of mainly innards, eggs, and excrement.
Why?
Why would you eat I mean, I've never been that hungry.
Yeah. I'll stick with my cheeseburger.
Australia, they like eating grubs. In Mexico, they like eating insect caviar. I don't know how to say that word, so that's gross. In South Korea, they eat silkworms.
Ew.
They eat stink bugs in Africa.
Oh, what? Why would you? I mean, if you're hungry, yeah.
Why? What? I have seen these. These look really interesting. In Mexico, they eat the tequila worm. Not actually found in tequila, but rather its cheaper cousin. There's a worm inside a sucker, basically.
So basically, it's a tequila sucker.
Basically. Guinea pig in South America.
There we go. Oh, and it doesn't look like they really did much. Oh, they basically skinned it and put it on a plate. Great.
I mean, that's what I would
and
do.
cooked it.
Starfish in China. You can eat starfish. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram for updates and see what's going on with the podcast. If you'd like to be on the podcast, email us or message us on Instagram or Facebook at morningeggnog@gmail.com. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, and PodBean. If you have any questions, topics, or anything you want us to cover, email us, send us messages. And again, if you want to be on the podcast, we can schedule around getting up at 6 a.m. We don't have to start at 6 a.m.
No, we don't.
So if you want to be on the podcast, just message us. Thanks so much for joining.
See ya.
Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night.